Welcome to the 8th of August, 2023. My name is Jimmy Bradbury. I help people create online businesses around their passion, their skill set, their hobby, whatever it is they're interested in doing. They want to take that knowledge and experience, help other people with it on any given topic, and also be able to monetize that. I had a question for one of my students today in one of my programs, and it was like this. Should I set up a business entity when I start in your course, Jimmy? Well, the answer to that is always, for me, it's always going to be about intention. What is your intention? When you want to start getting online and you're thinking about building an online business, is your intention to build a business and take it seriously? Or is your intention just to do it as a hobby? Because therein lies your answer. If you want to get online and you want to share your knowledge and experience and be able to create courses and programs, have that freedom that you've only just dreamed about, which you can get with an online business, I believe there's really no choice. You need to treat it seriously and you need to treat it as a business. Otherwise, I think if you don't, you'll get so frustrated with it that you'll end up just giving up. And that's just my recommendation. And I say that now from my own experience of 5 years building an online business, coaching hundreds of people to do that around the world as well. And I've seen the ones that have just really kind of half done it and they actually give up. And that's very sad for me as their coach. But I now see that from the very beginning. I see when they are thinking about, should I do this? Should I do that? And it's not really, you need to get committed and you need to treat it as a business. And you need to do it and you need to see that some of these things that I'm going to talk about in a moment are actually investments. They're not costs, although they might seem like that on the face of it, they're an investment. So when you're starting online and you want to build an online business, there's three things you need to do immediately, and you need to see them as investments. Number one, you need to set up a business entity. Don't trade your online business through your personal account and your personal situation. Don't be that sole trader, because when you're helping people around the world and you've got courses and programs out there, there's so many different people that you're dealing with. And the last thing you want to do is get yourself in a situation where you get sued and it's on your personal situation. So don't do that. I think it's really important you set up a business entity from the beginning. That's if you're serious about wanting to build an online business. And today, it couldn't be easier. You can get your accountant to do it for you, literally really quickly, or your lawyer, or you can just do it yourself. Some of my students have used a website called zenbusiness.com, zenbusiness.com. Now, full disclaimer, I've got no affiliate with them. I never use them myself, but that's just an example of setting up a business online yourself. You can do it yourself. It's obviously going to depend on the country you're in. It's going to depend on your own personal situation. It's going to depend on your state, whatever. There's many things, but you can do it online yourself. You don't necessarily need to go to an accountant or a lawyer to do it. So that's number one. Number two, get yourself your website domain from the very beginning. When I started online 5 years ago, I bought the website domain that I've got today, jimmybradbury.com, as well as a bunch of others I bought, which I've still got, but they're all assets. And I bought it for, I think it was $10.99. Today, if I went to look for my website domain, because of, being 5 years online and doing what I'm doing, I'm sure people there are people out there who just buy domain names and then they sell them to you. They'd probably sell it to me or try to sell it to me for tens of thousands of dollars. So I don't want you to be in that situation either. So buy your website domain from the get-go. So that's asset number two. And asset number three is, if you're looking to build online courses and programs, get yourself an online platform. There's a whole load of them out there. And the one I use, it's called Kajabi. It does everything for me. All my email marketing, all my funnels, all my courses and programs are hosted there and I create them there. It's got my CRM. It just does and builds my website. It built my website, or I built my website on it. It does everything for you. It's an all-in-one platform. Now, there's others out there like that as well. But my point is more about get yourself a platform because again, it's not a cost, although that might seem like it. It's actually an investment. If you want to build $1 million or 100,000 or even a $10,000 online business, you need to have a platform to be able to do that. And some people fool themselves and they get these free platforms out there because they think they're saving money. And then it comes back to bite them in the heel afterwards. Is that the right term? Bite them in the heel? I think it is. Yes, something like that. Anyway, it's really important. You know, you're investing. If you've got a traditional business, a bricks and mortars business, you're going to go out and lease a property and you're going to pay tens of thousands or hundreds or whatever it's going to be. You got to see the same thing when you're getting an online platform. Make sure that you make that investment in the online platform. So if you're starting out today, like my students are in my new program, there's 3 things you need to do from the get-go. Like, these are not questionable. They're not questionable. They need to be done if you want to build a business. Number 1, you need to create a business entity and insurance attached to it. You need to keep that separate from your personal situation. Number 2, you need to get yourself a website domain. Number 3, you need to get an online platform where you can put your courses and programs on and go and invest in something decent. I use Kajabi. I've been using it for 5 years. It's just been phenomenal. There's others out there, but get yourself a decent online platform. Don't skimp it. Really don't skimp it, because it'll come back to get you at the end. Get yourself a decent online platform. Those are the 3 things I would do. If you want to build an online business, get those in place from the very beginning. If you want to join my weekly newsletter, where I talk about these kind of things, the strategies, the tactics, all the things I've been through, all the things I've coached hundreds of people now to get online, you can join my free weekly newsletter. It comes out on a Sunday straight into your inbox. I'll put a link below here. You just need to click on the link, join my newsletter. I'd love to see you there if you're serious about building an online business. Wherever you are in the world today, have a great day, great Tuesday. It is Tuesday evening here in Australia, the 8th of August. Wherever you are in the world, have a great day, great morning, great evening. And I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.